Hey guys, you know how they say everything's big in Texas? Well, I'm at this nursery today. It's called Maas Nursery. It's here in Seabrook, Texas. It's 8 acres. So we're gonna give a nursery tour and show you guys what we can find today. So let's do some plant shopping. All right, guys, so we're walking in and this was the first thing that caught our eye. It's a Japanese style fountain. So lately I've been really into bonsai. So this would be really cool, but it's super expensive. It's $2,412. Plus, I don't even know how I would get that back to my house. So we just entered their houseplant section. There's obviously a bunch of houseplants in here. It's a greenhouse area, and they have a ton of cactuses. This was the first thing that caught my eye. Pretty cool looking cactus. So one of the things that caught my eye in the cactus section are their Peruvian apple cactuses. Did you guys know they actually produce edible fruit? It's kind of like a dragon fruit. So if you want to grow something unique, you should try to grow a Peruvian apple cactus. So one of the things I'm on the hunt for today in this plant shopping video is something kind of unique that I can turn into a bonsai. So we're going to look around and see what we can find today. So one of the things we're going to be buying today is a dragon fruit. I have a dragon fruit planter coming, so stay tuned for a future video. This is a dark star dragon fruit. It's a hybrid. When you're growing dragon fruit, you need 2 different varieties. So if I don't get a second variety today, I'm going to need to get a second variety pretty soon. There's not very many in stock right now, but we'll take a look. And if I don't find a second variety I like, we'll look elsewhere. So we found the second variety. This is a purple haze. It's a purple dragon fruit. They grow up to 2 pounds, so pretty big, and they're pretty sweet too. So this is the second variety I'm going to be buying today. Again, you need 2 varieties of dragon fruit so they can produce fruit and cross-pollinate. All right, so we got my 2 varieties of dragon fruit. We're going to head off. I saw a bunch of bonsais. So we're going to go look at what kind of bonsais they have and show you guys that area. So one of my favorite type of bonsai trees are junipers. So this caught my eye right here. I love the symmetry of this tree. It's part of the super $926. So another bonsai I think is really cool is this cherry bonsai. So I have a friend that gave me some hard time about buying the last bonsai because it doesn't produce fruit, but he says this is okay because this tree will produce fruit, but you need a second variety, and it's $668. So yeah, a lot of these bonsai trees are expensive, but you got to think about the years of work they put into it, and some of these you're paying for the pot too. Like this one has a really nice bonsai pot, $487.99. Nice tree, but also you're getting a nice pot to go with that bonsai. With that being said, if you don't want to pay extra money for buying a pot, you can buy a nursery pot bonsai. It's basically like a pre-bonsai, and pot it yourself and choose your own pot. So something like this is $151, which I think this is a really cool tree on its own. So another really popular tree with bonsais are Japanese maples. So we have 4 Japanese maples. So these may look dead to someone who doesn't know what they're talking about, but these are actually dormant, and you can even see that they're about to bud. But I live in 9B, there's a zone I'm in, and they're really best for zone 8B. So you can really protect these if you're in a zone 9 or higher. So another bonsai I want to point out, this is a pre-bonsai, another juniper. I love this trunk, it's really cool. I might have to get this, but this just looks awesome right here, guys. So I have a few bonsai pots at my house that this will be perfect for. So the good thing about a juniper bonsai is that you can keep it outside pretty much all year in most regions. And a lot of people think that bonsais need to be kept inside, but actually most bonsais you want to keep outside. Look at that. All right, so you're looking for some bonsai pots and you're in the Houston or Galveston area, check out Maas Nursery. They actually have the largest selection of pots in all of Texas, or at least that's what they claim. They have a ton of bonsai pots and other types of pots too. So I have a couple pots I can use for that pre-bonsai. So We're gonna use one of those pots I already have. Little tiny tree bonsai, $10.99. You want to start small. So again, in the bonsai section over here, they have a lot of black Australian pines. So here in Houston, I'm gonna really have to protect a tree like this if I got something like this, because they're hard to zone 6 and I'm zone 9B. So it's gonna be really struggling in my summer.
So we're done looking at the bonsai section. Now we're off to the fruit tree section. We're gonna be looking for some kind of orange tree, maybe a Susuma, or even some kind of lemon tree, but definitely some kind of citrus. We'll see what we find.
So I have this planter coming from Vigo. It's a self-watering planter with wheels. And since I live in Houston, I need to protect any kind of citrus tree from frost, which is going to make it really easy to roll that planter. But this is a Eureka variegated pink lemonade lemon tree. So it's a relatively small tree, so it's going to be good for that container. But stay tuned for a video where I show you how to repot this in that planter. All right, guys, so we have a little dilemma, a little bit of a plant problem. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of cool stuff over here at Maas Nursery. So far, I have a juniper, 2 dragon fruit, and a variegated Eureka pink lemonade. And I also see another citrus, a Buddha hand that I really want to get. So I'm trying to think, what do I put back so I stay within my budget? I'm already a little over my budget, but you know, that's okay. I have a little bit in the savings I can take, but I'm leaning towards the fruit trees. But that juniper is really cool trunk. It's a one of a kind. I think I'm definitely gonna have to get that juniper. I'm gonna think about it and we'll see. So that hand of Buddha was really cool, but you know, to be honest, I don't think I'll reuse it because I've never had a hand of Buddha. One of the things with gardening, you want to grow what you know you like to. So far, I think we're gonna keep this juniper and the dragon fruit and this variegated pink lemonade tree. But we're moving on to see what else they have. I see a bunch of fig trees over here. One of my fig trees died last year, but one survived. And guys, you know, I am so tempted right now. I want everything. Right here, they have a bunch of pomegranates. Here's a wonderful pomegranate. That's a good variety to grow in Texas. And we have a Texas pink one. So this is another cool tree. I have a pomegranate at home. It's in the ground, but I've never gotten fruit on it. I think it's just my climate, but it's not bad for pomegranates. It's just that it's not the perfect condition. So like I said, one of my fig trees died this year. My fig tree right now actually looks just like this. I have a Celeste, and the other one was an LSU, but I think the LSU fig is the one that died. So if you want to grow figs in Texas, grow Celeste, because that's the one that survived in my garden. So the next thing I just came across were some goji berries. These are $40 each. My friend has a bunch of these, so he's gonna give me a cutting, but you know, I think it's a pretty decent size, but you know, 40 bucks compared to free. Let's get the free ones. So the next thing I'm going to be getting today is a Joey avocado. Joey is one of the best types of avocados to grow in the Houston area. So if you live in Texas and you want to grow avocado, pick up a Joey or even an Ulala. I don't see Ulala, but Joey is in stock. All right, guys, so that was my nursery tour video of Maas Nursery here in Seabrook. As you can see, I found a ton of cool stuff here. If you found any information in this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more gardening videos. Thanks for watching.